What is a sailor's favorite flavor of ice cream? Mint chocolate chip. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, my friends. Hope your week's getting off to a good start, and I'm very happy to be here with you after such a long weekend. Not only because I missed a day, but also because of daylight savings time, right? Not only was it longer because I missed a night, but then we had an extra hour thrown in there as well. But welcome in, my friends. VR. I played VR for too long. First in chat tonight. Been here for a bit. Yeah, sorry, it was taking me a while to get going. And how I'm at tonight? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Doing pretty well. I actually skipped dinner tonight because I had a late lunch, and my lunch was so big. I took a nap, and then when I woke up, I still wasn't hungry, so something of an odd day. Lucent jelly with the almost seasonally appropriate emotes. Unfortunately, we haven't quite had any snow yet, but no real snow. But I'm looking forward to it. And Greg of Greg's Retro Channel, welcome in. Never heard of this game before. Game Boy Color game. Yeah, this is Game Boy Color. It's kind of a rare one, I believe. It's a very cool game. We played it on Wednesday, and I'd actually played it a little bit before, several years ago. So much so that if you watch the VOD from last week, you'll see I didn't remember much of anything. I remember the general premise. So we can go ahead and jump in. We're going to be starting up another fresh playthrough. This is kind of still a first playthrough. So the thing about this game is it Mini 2. I think that said Mini 1 before. I think this keeps a number of how many... I think this keeps a record of... No, that can't be right. I was going to say it keeps a record of how many times you've completed it. Oh, yeah, that might be right. That mini number there, I think, is the number of times you completed the game. So as you... excuse me. As you can see, there are 8 endings. And when we loaded this up last week, there was already a star by number 1. So... that means when I played it... like a decade ago or whenever... I got ending number 1 back then. And then when we played it last week, I got ending number 1 again. So I've played it twice, technically, but I've only ever seen one ending. And so that's why I'm saying it's still kind of a first playthrough, because I have no idea how to get these other endings. So we're still experimenting, exploring. The adventure is still very much fresh. Though we're going to have to restart every time. I'll have to relearn a bit. Because the game has... It's not a tremendous amount of depth, but a bit to it. And I'm certain to have forgotten some of the details. I never knew there were multiple endings, VR says. Interesting. Yeah, there's... from what I understand... I mean... Granted, you know, I don't do any research about games because I hate spoilers. So, if I'm interpreting this screen correctly, I don't know what else it could mean. There must be 8 endings. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get all the endings on the stream. Trying to work out through trial and error how to get 8 different endings out of this game seems like a very daunting task. I'd like to get at least half of them, and then we'll kind of decide from there, I think. I mean, I kind of want to see all the endings, because I'm interested in the game, but because there's a lot of repetition to it, I don't know how much I don't know how much I'll put you guys through, or at least, you know, so far as doing things timely. Maybe we'll get half of them now and let the game rest for a while, and then get half of them another time. We'll see. Surprising, a Game Boy Color game that has many possible endings. I mean, Game Boy Color is don't sell the Game Boy Color short. It's got a lot of cool stuff. Conga, welcome in, Conga Lion Monkey. Happy Monday. So yeah, let's get rolling. New game. We played as the boy character last week. We'll play as the girl character tonight. I don't think it makes any difference at all. A Mary with an E. I don't know that I've seen that spelling before. Okay. Alright. Just to make things as confusing as possible, we're going to go with the same name. And Frown we shall be. Only hobbits spell it with an E, Conga says. Fair enough. So the premise of the game is we are cast away alone on an island, and we have to survive. We have to survive and adventure. In the ending that we got last week, we were rescued. A death does not count as an ending. So the game has it has a crafting system, and I like it because the crafting system is like just complicated enough to be interesting, and you can experiment and get seemingly useless items. So far as I'm aware, you can get useless items, and then also there's you have to manage your hydration, your hunger, and your general health, I think, which is separate from your life. There's something going on with this monkey, too. This monkey shows up a lot in this game, and I think that probably a way to obtain at least one of the alternate endings has got to be investigating what is going on with this monkey. I'm going to kind of be moving through the dialogue. I'll try and do it a little slowly in case you want to read things to yourself, but a lot of this we've already read. So I'm not going to be necessarily reading every single word of the dialogue. Until we encounter something new and confusing. Conga says, I actually prefer the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance. I don't know. I don't know what I think about that. I might agree. It's hard to say. I'm unsure. I can't really pick a favorite. So the first thing to do is to find our backpack, which is in one of these dunes. Monkey, that's always a good sign. That's surprising coming from Conga Line Monkey. Greg says the Game Boy Advance had more good games in my opinion. This first part's going to play out kind of the same every time we play. You have to get your knapsack, and you have to get the canteen. But it's cool. The game lets you figure that out on your own, right? It didn't tell me to do any of that. In fact, I would have no idea. I had no idea, even having played this again, like a decade ago or whenever. I have no idea. I don't remember. But even having played this a long time ago, when we picked it up last week, I didn't know. I didn't know these dunes were a searchable thing that could have items in them, and yeah, let you figure that kind of stuff out. But it's kind of cool. It forces you to explore to get your knapsack, to get your knife, and then forces you to figure out how to equip and use the knife to get your canteen. I guess you could leave the canteen behind now that I think about it. Only Game Boy Color games I ever really played are the Zelda games, Greg says. I've probably played more Game Boy Color games than I have Game Boy Advance games. So I feel like back in the day, I probably spent a roughly equal amount of time with the Game Boy Color and the Game Boy Advance, and sadly, it was not enough time in the case of either of them. Alright, there's a hut. That's going to be our home base. Plus Lufia Legend returns in Pokemon Yellow, Greg says. I probably played, when I was young, I'm sure I played more original Game Boy games than anything else. So our inventory is unfortunately pretty small. So anything that we're not using, the radio doesn't work because we're not out of batteries. The matches don't work because they're wet. The bird feather, I don't think I have figured out. No, we use the bird feather to make an arrow later on. But yeah, our inventory's kind of small, so anything that we're not using, we want to make sure we store it right away. And the first thing to do is to merge our stick with our tree bark to make kindling, so now we can make a fire. And all of the crafting I've just figured out through trial and error so far. I'm sure there's a guide somewhere, but if you're not, you know, if you're interested in playing this, but not the type to spend a lot of time on useless combinations. We can use our knife. We have to use our knife to go hunting. I killed it, might as well eat it. I don't want to eat it raw, though. I'll make a barbecue. So far as I can tell, we pretty much always want to cook and eat our meat right away. Or burn, as the game says. I've yet to discover any way to preserve meat for any meaningful length of time. The meat, whether cooked or raw, seems to just go bad after a day. Hard fruit. I don't remember. You'll notice, see down here, there's those question marks. When we encounter something like a fruit or a mushroom, they have different effects on us, but they're only discovered by eating them. Feel energetic. Alright, cool. I don't remember what all of them do. The only the plain mushroom is safe to eat. It's the only mushroom I was bold enough to try to eat. I had the OG Game Boy, but as I've said before in other streams, that 2x2 black and white screen always gave me headaches if I played for more than an hour, so I rarely played anything on it. Given that I passed up on the Game Boy Color at the time. I think I just prefer the more basic handheld games, Conga said. Oh, excuse me just a moment, my friends. My jelly has arrived with my coffee. Alright, sorry that took a moment. Lala Lulala, welcome in. Great to have you with us. Meow. Gotta have coffee, Greg says. And speaking of coffee, BRB, right on. In general, like, I would lean towards saying I probably prefer the Game Boy Color to the Game Boy Advance as well. It's just, it's hard to make that determination when I don't think I've played enough of, like, the really great games for both handhelds. So we're gonna fill our canteen, and we can just drink straight from the river. And hey, Jar Jams, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the resub. Very much appreciated. Afternoon, it's me, Shino, and my new username is a joke on an actual jam in a jar. Right on. I was gonna say, Jar Jams, have you changed your name? Because I don't recognize it. But now it makes sense. Pleasure to have you with us, my friend, under any name. And again, thank you for the Prime sub. Never seen this game, but it looks pretty impressive. Welcome in, Losses. This game, I really like this game. Check. Ooh, my food stat is pretty low. I should probably make sure I eat something tomorrow. Alright, let's go ahead and empty our pockets a bit. Put those rocks away. Okay, we're going to sleep, and then we're going to save. You really want to make sure you save frequently in this game. Surprisingly, like, I would expect this to be the kind of game where, you know, like, you die and that's it. But I guess since it's a Game Boy game, right, you have to be able to, well, it has this stop game feature, which is like it's like a quick save. It's like the owl statues in Majora's Mask. Like, it's a save that deletes itself when you reload it. I don't know what the purpose of it is, considering there's a regular save in the game. The stop game feature doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyway, we want to make sure that we save very frequently. So there's really not a whole lot of threat in this game. Like, because as long as you're saving frequently, whenever you die, you can just reload your last save, which is not great. I mean, I know that, you know, I'm always advocating for games to be harder, but the thing is, when you can just reload your save and not lose anything, death has no meaning, and so it's kind of a shame. I wish there was some sort of balance so that you didn't necessarily have to restart the game every time you died, but that death did have some consequence would be nice. While we technically can eat a deer, they're very difficult to take down. Rain. I need an umbrella to put up with the rain. So I don't know what the I don't know why rain is a problem. It doesn't seem... I thought that rain... Oh yeah, I can't cook because it's raining. Alright, well there's why rain's a problem. But, I don't know. The way the character says I need an umbrella suggests that, there would be some sort of negative effect on us from the rain. And maybe it damages our health a little bit. I think you can eat the grass, too. I don't remember, though. When it rains, the river floods, and we can't access as many areas of the island. I have to say there's a frog? Frog meat. This meat is useless, because I can't cook any of it. There we go. We'll eat a fruit. Nope. Nope, the fruit. I have to say there's very little frowning on this channel, Conga says. I mean, it depends. The sweet fruit, alright, is good for thirst. We'll eat this hard berry, too. My stomach's bloated. Right. It depends. Sometimes there's quite a lot of frowning, Conga. Dark Souls on Thursday night had me in a pretty bad place. Let's empty our pockets first. Store that ivy. This meat, I can't cook this meat, so it's just gonna go bad. I picked up Sonic Frontiers and a Chase Stranger Things Demogorgon pop today at my local EB Games. Right on. I actually don't know a whole lot about Stranger Things. I've heard from a few people that some of the seasons of it at least are pretty good. But I've yet to watch any of it myself. And Sonic Frontiers, have you played any of that yet? I don't know what people are thinking about it. Then again, there hasn't been much Contra lately. What was the last Contra? We did some Operation C last week. Contra 3, guaranteed to make me frown, though. I don't know if the rain is random or the rain stopped. I don't think the water's going to subside though. Maybe if I walk away and walk back. You know what? I haven't been drinking any water. I have been eating fruit though. No. Fill. I picked fill because I was thinking, oh, fill my stomach with water. Oh, it did subside. Alright, perfect. There's a slick fruit. We'll eat this too. I don't know what it does. My stomach's bloated. No, my meat went bad. I was just about to cook it too. Alright, here's the kind of thing we need. So, like, unfortunately, a lot of the, like, items... The items pretty much always spawn in the same places, so... That's the one downside to this game, is that it can be memorized after you play it for a while. Rustle. Oh no. What was that sound? Animals nearby? If it is, I'm in trouble. Better stay awake. Boy, am I sleepy. So, there are... Whoops, fell asleep without knowing it. Doesn't feel like I slept a wink. Yawn. Must do something in case they show up again. I heard that some animals are afraid of fire. Maybe starting a fire would do the trick. Yep. So, some of these trees like this, you don't always have to go home to sleep. Right? You can sleep in a tree like this. Damn, what's it say? Move? That just must mean leave. But I forgot you have to start it. You have to set a fire, or your sleep won't count. Because the rustling of animals will keep you awake all night. There we go. The big stick. Perfect. I like the music in this area a lot. And that's an area that we really haven't explored. We'll have some water. And we can use our flexible tree and fishing gut. Fishing is going poorly for me. All right. I'll cook fried fish. Oh no! The fox is the worst thing in the game. The fox will absolutely brutalize you. But don't merge. Cook our fish. Eat our fish. We'll, cook and eat this clam, too. Oh no, the fire went out. Boat ladder, welcome in. What is that, I need to get a closer look at this emote. That is some detailed, I can't tell if it's made of pixel art or not. I was gonna say that's some detailed pixel art, but it might just be an image. I don't know, it's pixelated. What kind of... It's a hard berry. I will take it, but not eat it. I don't understand. I don't know, I'm gonna sleep. Oh no, I didn't start a fire! It's okay, no animals came by tonight. Wow, I'm a fool. Alright, I'll take this clam for later. My inventory has gotta be almost full. So now we have the... Oh! Looks like I can't move it from here. Yeah, I was gonna say, now we have the big stick, we can move the rocks. But we can't move that one. So, because the items always are in the same places, the beginning of this game is always kind of the same. Ow. Monkey takes our knapsack, and then we wander through the Lost Woods. Give me back my knapsack, monkey. So I think that's going to be pointed tip rock. Perfect. I think that trying to find and exhaust all of the monkey encounters is going to be the focus of tonight's playthrough. Sticky mass. Perfect. So if we have a stick, we can merge the stick with the tree sap, and that makes a torch. In reference to there being little frowning, just wait until he plays another bad game, Greg says. Speaking of bad games, I've got... So far I have 9 games selected for for January. For Jankuary. I have 9 games selected. 6 of them have the potential to be decent. Like, they could go either way. They might be decent games, or they might be utter trash. I won't know until I play them. 3 of them are going to be really hard to endure. What do we have in our... We still have that clam. We should probably... Good. Alright, and we want to take... I think I put a stick away earlier? I did not put a stick away, but I'll go ahead and take this feather out. And we can put away the big leaf. I don't think I've found a use for the big leaf at all yet. We'll sleep, and then we'll save. Yay, something to look forward to, yeah. I don't know, I'm really worried. I'm really worried about some of the games I picked. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't, I've got to play them. I can't be a coward. Eventually someone will spoil a Smurf game and then we're all in trouble. Who would commit such a crime? Let's, my health is real bad. Soft berry. I feel energetic. So the fruits and berries all seem pretty safe to eat. I was watching another stream the other day, and someone gave a spoiler, and I winced. Then I realized spoilers were allowed there. We've all got our, you know, we've all got our different approaches. You know, Nordic Eden, for example, is a lot like I am, in that, you know, she doesn't want help or spoilers on her stream. I don't think she's quite as stubborn as I am, but you know, she's pretty heavily anti spoilers and advice. And Vance Velez is kind of the opposite. I had the same thing earlier this week, Greg says. Eden got through lost levels on pure spite, and I respect the heck out of that, Conga says. I got some of that playthrough. I was impressed when Eden defeated Dark Link without the cheese in Zelda 2. I don't think I've ever watched anyone do that. Not that it's completely impossible, but it is really hard. And I just think every time I've watched someone play that they've always ended up cheesing him. I know I've watched at least one person who said they weren't going to cheese him, but they ended up doing it anyway. Oh, I have meat. Alright, so we've got an arrow but no bow. Got a torch. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, except my health is continually terrible. Forgot that I met you guys through Eden. Depends on the game for her anti-spoiler policy. Fair enough. I did on my Zelda 2 playthrough. Fought the boss the normal way, Greg says. Oh, right on. I mentioned the cheese method, but refused to do that. I know I watched some of your Zelda 2 playthrough. I don't know. I don't think I made it all the way through yet, though. I watched your Castlevania video also, Greg. I hope you eventually do another one where you make it through where you go through the whole game. I know the point of that video wasn't to go through the whole game. Someday I have more time, I'll complete the game. It'll take some time though, especially the last 2 bosses. Oh yeah. It's never an easy game, but I mean, of course, you know, when you haven't played it for a while, especially, it's easy to get rusty at Castlevania real quick. Alright, we've got one more item to make. We need to make a bow, and then I'll be ready to go and explore the caves, which isn't really so much an exploration mission as a just run through it mission. Even back in the day, it took a while to beat the second form of Dracula. Yep. I mean, he does a lot of damage, and he's tricky to move around. Never able to speedrun the game or do a deathless run. I made it up to the Grim Reaper boss with no deaths. That was it. Aside from the one time, I think that's about the same for me. I don't know if I've had many lives that have made it past... Well... I'm gonna say I don't know if I've had many lives that have made it past death, but with using items and cheesing them, maybe. I need an ivy. Oh, I have one in storage. I'm a fool. Flexible tree and ivy to make the bow. Alright, here we go. Bow and arrow. Alright, let's go on an adventure to the cave. I always use the holy water on death, if I still have it by then. I doubt I'll ever try that game whip only, though. Never say never. If you play it enough times, you may just find yourself tempted someday. Imagine beating death with a whip. No. Well, that was rough. I'm scared to eat the mushrooms because I know they can have poisonous effects. I love mushrooms in real life. But I'm terrified of them in the game. But there's another branch to the cave there. I'm getting tired. Eat this hard fruit. Take this big leaf. Oh no. Use the kindling. Eat the meat to make room. Also, we can merge our ivy and our stick, I think, to make a whip. Impractical whip. Yeah, I don't think the whip has any real purpose, but it gets 2 items out of our inventory. Well, it condenses our inventory by 1 item without just throwing them away. It may be equally useless, but it feels more productive. Okay, there's a skeleton in here, I think. Oh. No, it's the iron chunk. Stick and iron chunk to make the axe. Wonderful. My best friend. As long as they're not instant death mushrooms like the Lost Levels. The poison mushroom, does it kill you if you're Big Mario? Or does it just damage you? Not sure. It's got batteries. Got the battery. Here's the thing, do I have room to carry it? Maybe I can use these batteries? Yeah. What? Slick fruit, hunger subsides. Well, I want to take it with me. Ooh. I bet I don't have room for this. Yeah, I want that umbrella, but not gonna happen. We need to remember to save after I sleep next. Okay, we can put away the big leaf and the whip. We'll take out our radio. We can merge the battery and the radio. Now we've got a working radio. Perfect. It just shrinks Mario to normal size. Played the game on my 3DS just to find out. Right on. What could it be? Search, repeat. The search for survivors has been called off. As of today. What did they just say? They're calling off the search. Oh no. I've been waiting for a rescue. And now it's not coming. Now what do I do? I'm done for, I guess. But I've survived this long. I've got to get off this island. Yeah. I'll get materials and build a raft. Okay, I'll go to the beach and look for materials. Hey, here we go. Maybe I can use parts from the boat. Well, I think we're on our way to getting another ending. Ferrum Tusk, welcome in. Do a barrel roll. Thank you for that. This is how we will remain for a while. And Yake, good to see you. Happy Monday. Well, I better eat something quick. Alright, big fish. Wow, it's warm. So my plan had to be to investigate the monkey. But it looks, when the game is pointing us in the direction of another possible ending, I think that we should consider going with it. I just want to see him drink upside down. I'm still not sure how he does it. Conga says, thank you for the hydrate. I got a fresh bottle of water, too. Go build a raft just as long as you don't have Gilligan with you. Just had to make that reference in a game about being stranded on a deserted isle. I mean, it's fair enough. It's certainly appropriate. need to put some stuff away, I think. We'll store the torch. I'll need this, so I'll take it with me. Oh, never mind. We won't store the torch. How about the fishing rod? Amazing. What's this game? I've never seen it, Tusk says. This is Survival Kids. That was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Thank you, La La Lu La La. Hey, there's a nail stuck in here. Got the nail. It's the wreck of the boat. Oh. Well, this wasn't here before. Yes, there's driftwood here. I'll use this as my building material. This is a good spot to build my raft too. Yeah. Wonder if there's anything else I can use. Something to fasten the wood. Let's go see. Yeah, I found a nail. Oh. I thought I sensed something. Hey, there's a nail stuck in here. Hey, there's a nail stuck in here. Alright, well, we've certainly got enough nails. Left the nail, left the nail. Still not good enough. Now I need lumber, something to bind the lumber. I'll get... Well, I know where lumber is. These small trees, we cut them down before. The game is holding our hand a bit here. Nothing binds lumber like monkey hide. No wonder he ran away. Left the lumber, still not good enough. Wow, this is heavy-duty rain. Powerful stuff. I'll call it quits and head for home. Uh-oh. Is our opportunity to escape on the raft going to be taken from us? I'm home, let's go inside. Man, that was some serious rain. Maybe it's a typhoon? I hope I can ride it out. It's not safe to go outside now. Might as well get some sleep. Snore, snore. Snore. What is going on? What the? The hut, it's ruined. Man, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm gonna have to fix the place up. But finishing the raft and leaving is more important. Screech, screech. I thought I heard something over there. I'll go take a look. What, from the monkey? Oh, it's that monkey. Buried in the rubble. What do I do? Screech. There's a house piece. use the axe to get him free? Oh, maybe I use the big stick? Looks like I can't move it from here. Hang on, I'll help you. Okay, you're alright now. Screech. Hey, let's be friends. Screech. Now, what do I call you? Bub. Not our hut. I know, it's terrible. There's so much going on now. It seems like when we got the first ending, we missed so much content. Got it. I'll call you Bub. I'm worried about the raft too, but having no home makes me nervous. If I use this plank, yeah, I'll use this for material storing. First, I'll get stuff to plug holes with. Plug holes with. I don't know. I think we should finish our raft, if that's possible. Derek Ocean, welcome in. Welcome to more survival kids. Still not good enough. With all this commotion going on, I definitely need to make sure I remember to eat. And take a stretch break. Loyal to Soil, good to see you, Loyal. Thank you for the stretch break. Everyone's favorite, the upside down stretch break. Still have all my Halloween stuff up. We all get to enjoy it just a little longer. We're playing Hercules later. That's awesome. We get to hear more colonial music and stare down Kevin Sorbo. Not to spoil Hercules too much, but actually one of the first things we get to do is play as a pink centaur, if I remember correctly. That's what we were doing last time, and it was pretty terrible. Derek says, I'm no longer the poster guy at my job. Apparently I wasn't up to their standards. Sorry to hear that, Derek. That's unfortunate. Maybe the next person they have do it will turn out to be not so great, though, and they'll regret their decision. Loyal says, how are y'all doing tonight? We're doing pretty well, Loyal. Nothing much to complain about. Trying to get over a really nasty bug, Conga says. Hope you get well soon, my friend. Don't like to hear that anyone's sick. The summer's gone. It's been a great day. Rain, but great. My day's been really nice, Loyal says. GF helped me clean the place. Right on. Oh, I have so much housework to do. It's distressing to think about it. It's a never-ending task. The guy who's taking over like to change it after I finish, so he was going behind you like changing everything that you did. That's kind of annoying. Trying to drink a lot tonight. Haven't been this sick in years. My goodness. Alright, let me get my big head out of the way there. Let's figure out what we need to be doing. I feel like my left the board, left the nail. Still not good enough. Let's have that soft berry. Make some tree sap. Not really sure what kind of thing we need for our raft. We can try gluing the raft together with tree sap, or I'm gonna get some ivy. Maybe we can tie the raft together? I think finishing our raft gets us an ending, and I think rebuilding our hut continues toward a different ending. Not sure though. Left the ivy, still not good enough. Now I need lumber. I'll get ... I've already added lumber to the raft. I think the game is confused because I'm not choosing which thing to work on. I keep going back and forth between the two. Oh no, I don't have any lumber in here. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, definitely Derek says, they're saying what I should have done. Like, if you don't trust me, then you do it. Exactly. I have to take care of 3 nieces and a nephew, not this weekend, but the next. I'm expecting my house to be trashed. I'd say that's probably a pretty fair expectation. Best of luck. Best of luck with that task. Loyal says to Derek, I bet you find a better job that suits your living situation way better. Just remember you're an awesome dude. Right on. Go get the materials. Okay, so... there's some choppable trees up here, too. I don't know... Yes, now I can go forward. Alright, let's have some water. Eat the round berry. A little spicy. Now I need something to cover the roof. I'll get tree bark. The game is kind of telling us what it wants us to do. It's sort of being half vague and half not vague. Well, my goal had been to build the raft and to try and get off the island, but I think I ruined that by dividing my lumber. Now I need something to cover the roof. Oh, wait. I don't need tree bark. I need the big leaf. Oh, now I need something to pound the nails. What can I use? I mean, we could use the back of our axe. The nice thing about an axe is it can double as a hammer. Take the rock and the big rock, because I don't know which one. I'm guessing one of these is going to be the answer. Yeah, this'll do. Now what? Fix the hut or don't fix the hut? Don't fix the hut? It can wait. Alright, well, let's Let's do it. I did it. It's finished. Oh, it looks wonderful. A+. Derek says I applied to a few places, but no callbacks. Frownie's getting mad at the game for spoiling the game, Conga says. I sometimes do. I can't deny it. I really don't like being told what to do. And then when I can't figure out what to do, I cry about not knowing what to do. I'm a complicated man. If I was on a deserted island and ate a berry that was spicy, Tusk says, I'd think the worst was coming. Like another streamer I talked to said, it's a movie theater, take a chill pill, Derek says. An outside poster case got damaged. It was extremely windy one day, but they're all old and damaged. Yeah, I don't know about everywhere else, but this weekend was extremely windy. Where I live. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and it was so windy. I was afraid the wind was gonna rip my doors off my car. Work's been really slow. I feel you, Derek Loyal says. Hours have been getting cut back. My buddy at work recently got laid off. I hope that turns around for you, Loyal. When I worked in the library system down in Houston, there were a lot of concerns about cutbacks and potential layoffs rolling around every now and then, and it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant working under that stress. Boatlighter says we had 70-mile-per-hour winds by me. Yeah, I don't know how fast they got up to, but it made me nervous getting out of my car. Windy here too, Conga says. That would be fine. Our little Yorkie is terrified of wind and rain. Alright, let's, Ooh, I think I'll go inside and rest. My health? Rain. I need an umbrella to put up with rain. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about the rain right now. I hope one of the endings isn't that you have to max out the days survived counter. Alright, let's go ahead and save. See how irresponsible I've been? It's been 6 days since our last save. That is no way to play the game. That's just asking for pain. drink, fill our canteen. Let's go eat a piece of fruit. Sweet fruit recovers thirst. No. Hard berry. We'll eat the hard berry. And the slick fruit. And we'll take the umbrella leaf. There's water. I wonder if I can get across. Oh, I can probably walk across here when it's not raining. Midwesterners will understand this weather, Conga says. Thursday's high is 73. Friday's high is 39. It looks like fall is about to fall hard. I mean, I don't know what the high was today, but I went for a walk and it was 35. Store the sap, bark, big rock, regular rock. Brought to you by Broadcasting. You can hear radio broadcasts. I imagine a Yorkie might get picked up by the wind, Tuska says. Yeah, they have good reason to be afraid of it. It's Bub. Thank goodness Bub doesn't need any food. Oh, that was a bad idea. This snake showing up is really good. Have some snake meat. Have some water too, just to do it. Alright, I guess we'll try looking for more lumber. I've only felt that type of wind in the desert. Walking against it, it's like walking into a wall. Also, if you jump, it can sweep your feet out from underneath you. IHSAKAT. Foreign language broadcasts. It's you or me, dear. Meat from some animal. Oh yeah, I remember there being treasure up here before. Oh. Light our torch. This is where the skeleton was. He is happy with us now. Spoiled little beast. Hard berry is good for hunger. Soft berry, probably the soft berry. And feel energetic. I think the kind of thing we need to listen to the radio all over the island. Some food can go bad. What is this about? And for once, I'm actually going to remember to start a fire before we sleep. I'll go get the materials. Fox to despawn. There we go. There's a rhombus gem. Why would you leave behind the gem? That's the best thing on the island. Treasure. I did not want to mess with that guy. Or whatever that is. Getting hungry. Perfect. I was just thinking about some meat myself. No, my meat's gone bad. That's surprising. It is remarkably difficult to kill a rabbit with an axe. A knife, however, works every time. Did this game come out before the Pokemon games? I don't know what the timeline is there. I would imagine this game is probably fairly late in the Game Boy Color's lifespan because it's a pretty complicated game, but I have no information for you, unfortunately. Cows, welcome in. Happy Monday, cows. Welcome to more island adventuring. What is this? A rat? Oh, it just drops meat. No, another fox. The fox is the most ferocious of all wild beasts. I need to get home. Google says June 1999. I don't know when that compares to the release of Pokemon. I love meat for breakfast. Pokemon Yellow came out in 99? Okay, so Red and Blue would have been well before that, so this game does not predate Pokemon. Wish this deer would go away. Hey, it did. I got my wish. I don't even want to fight. Stop going where I'm going. Not really sure what to do now. I can't get any more lumber, so I can't finish the raft. I don't think it's a good idea to eat damp grass. Well, let's try sleeping. Cal says, my day has been significantly colder and damper than I originally bargained for. My water heater sprung a leak. Oh no. And I was later than usual because I was busy dealing with that mess and draining the evil thing. Oh, I hope your water heater is not located somewhere where it can do a lot of damage like that. I'm poisoned. That was unfortunate. The thing about what just happened there was, like, I know when I attack a beehive that the bees come out to revenge themselves upon me, but I thought maybe if I attacked the beehive in the rain, I thought maybe it would be safe. Let's cook some meat. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. Yusuf, thank you for the raid. Yusuf Hatlani, great to see you again. Tell us, how's your night going? How'd your stream go? Is my bot not working? It looks like we attempted a shout out. Sir Rack of Lamb, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming along. As well as the Couch Co-op Show. Pleasure to have you both here, my friends. Yeah, my bot is a wall. That's not good. Let me see if I can fix that. Finally setting up for the final dungeon in Persona 4 Golden. You've been working on that for a while, it feels like. I wish you best of luck as you approach the ending, though. About 10 months. Oh my goodness, a while was quite the understatement. I'm just taking a moment to see if I can make my bot behave. So we're playing Survival Kids. It's a Game Boy Color game. It's kind of an adventure game. You're alone on an island, and you have to manage your health and your food and your water. So it's got a sort of a resource management element to it. And it's got a light crafting system. We take items we find and combine them to make, ideally to make useful. Ideally to make useful items, but, sometimes you accidentally make something kind of bogus. Where's the bot? It's a game, it's pretty open-ended. It looks like 8 different endings. Yeah, my bot turned itself off. No wonder it wasn't working. I don't know if it'll work now or if it will, So we've gotten one ending, and we're trying to do things differently, so maybe we get a different one this time. Things have definitely been different than before. Hey, there we go. Now there's a proper link. Oh yeah. The Persona 4 has several endings as well. That's see, with a game, so this game isn't really that big. Like, you can sit down and you can get an ending after a few hours. Going for multiple endings in a game that's like real, like huge like that, like Persona 4. That seems like a terrifying task to me. It's good when, you know, a game can be open and have multiple endings like that, but on the negative side of that is if you want to see them all firsthand, all the work you have to put in. I've heard great things about Persona, Loyal says. Yeah, I've never played one of them. I know Persona 3 and Persona 4. In high school, my best friend in high school, he got obsessed with Persona 3. Like, that game really, really sucked him in. And then later Persona 4 became an obsession for him too, when that one came out. So, like, I've heard a lot of good things about him as well, but I'm intimidated by RPGs. Hey, thank you for the follows, my friends. Couch Co-op Show, thank you for following, and Sir Rack of Lamb, you as well. Very much appreciate you coming on board with us. If I remember correctly, this is a fairly rare game to find, isn't it? Yeah, that's my understanding too. This is a pretty rare game. And if you shop around, for a physical cartridge, it looks like it will run you a pretty penny. I've seen it listed at some okay-ish prices, but every time I've seen it listed at a lower price, it's been out of stock. So that's not particularly useful, right? There's a stick. There's a stick in the grass. Oh no. Oh no, that means we need to be chopping every piece of grass because items can be hidden inside the grass. Oh, that didn't occur to me before. So while we have unlocked one ending, we've played through to see one ending. I would still consider this kind of a first playthrough though, because there's still a lot of things I'm discovering about this game. I haven't played it enough to uncover all of its secrets. This just became Yard Work Simulator. I kind of like that typo, though. This just became Hard Work Simulator. Which Sega systems do you own? I own the Genesis and the Dreamcast. I actually have no games for the Dreamcast. I have a Dreamcast, but I have no games. I did have, well, I own a copy of Crazy Taxi for the Dreamcast, but it's absolutely trashed. It is completely ruined. It will never be readable again. It's just scratched into oblivion. So I don't count that one as existing. And I had Typing of the Dead. I had a copy of Typing of the Dead, but it also no longer reads. So I'm currently at 0 games on the Dreamcast. From what I understand, though, I understand that Dreamcast games are very easily replaceable. I've never really looked into it or tried, but that's something that seems to be pretty well known about the Dreamcast. So maybe we'll do some Dreamcast games sometime. There are a couple I've had my eye on, but I'll just oh, if this fox doesn't kill me, these trees will make lumber. This is great. We might be getting off this island soon. So, like, you collect items in this game, and you can collect, you know, like, I've got a bunch of stuff. Let me throw this rotten meat away. Well, let me just show you here. On the right there, you've got, see your LHWF. That's your life, health, water, and food. And your life and health are different things. I think your health is kind of like your stamina, I think. Like your tiredness. Or energy. I don't know. I don't know exactly. I'm still working on that. Oh, we have a map. Jungle Zone. Huh. I actually didn't know there was a map. Alright. I never looked at that. Alright, so anyway, you collect items, and, like, most of the items I'm carrying are individual things, but, like, the stick, we made a torch because we had a stick and we had tree sap, right? You can take items and you can merge them. I don't have anything that'll go together. But, like, you could merge the grass and the stick. It won't do anything. But, you know, sometimes it makes stuff when you merge your items. Like, you can combine a stick and a feather and a sharp rock to make an arrow. So that's, you know, where the crafting is. And it's pretty basic, though it does have some, like, the thing about the crafting is, like, sometimes you make useless items. And it wastes your resources. Like, if you combine a stick and a rock, it becomes baseball gear. And I have found no use for that. If you combine 2 sticks and an ivy vine, then you'll create a jump rope. And when we were playing this the other night, for whatever reason, everything I made was just useless toys. I was struggling with the game a lot because nothing was coming out as usable. I don't understand how this place works. These lily pads don't actually get us anywhere useful. They just move on a track. There's got to be another entrance to this area. Oh no. More like Nightmare Cast, am I right, Yusuf said. Oh. The Dreamcast seems to be overwhelmingly popular. Hey, there's berries over there. I want them, but I can't get them, I'm sure. Bub can get them. What? You'll get them for me? Oh yeah, we have a pet monkey. Please, would you like an explanation of the rules? What? Yes? Game rules. Move monkey, left and right with directional button. A button, go up. A button, go up. I heard that is a button, go up. B button, go down. Take 1 damage when hit by falling leaves / branches. 1 hit, fall, 2 hits, game over. I got a Dreamcast at a church sale for $5. It was labeled as a CD player, Conga says. Nice. This music is great. That is I said that earlier, Yusuf. That music in that area is my favorite in the game. That music is really good. A button go up, a button go down. I mean, it was labeled as a CD player. Cows points out that's technically not wrong. I'd say the Genesis is my favorite system from Sega. Dreamcast is great, but way too ahead of its time, Loyal says. The Genesis would have to be mine by default, because it's the thing I've played the most games on. Excuse me. You get one miss each time the crab hits you. Get the berry and you win. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is really difficult. Don't worry about me. Will you be okay? Good. Let's go someplace else. No, those leaves are something else. Well, I did a little bit better, though. Genesis is the only Sega console I ever had, Greg says. Yeah, I never really played Genesis games much at all until the stream. We haven't played that many on the stream either, right? We've played the Sonic games. We played Bloodlines. Played Alien 3. Played a little bit of Streets of Rage and Mortal Kombat once. We played Aladdin. And Hook. So we played maybe a dozen Genesis games, because I'm sure there are others that I'm not thinking of. Chester Cheetah. Echo. It took a long time to think of Echo. That shows you how much my brain doesn't want to remember it. Never really got into Sega beyond the Genesis. Sir Rack of Lamb says, I think I have maybe 10 games for the Dreamcast. Don't even know what they are. I had the Dreamcast, so when I got the Dreamcast, I think it had Crazy Taxi inside of it. I don't remember buying it. I know I must have gotten it at a yard sale or a thrift shop, and it couldn't have been that expensive. Probably not as cheap as Conga got it, but somewhere between $10 and $20 when I picked it up. And I had it for years without buying any games. And then I got a copy of Typing of the Dead, but I didn't have the keyboards for a while. And I remember, I specifically remember finally going to buy the keyboards for the Typing of the Dead, and the store clerk just lighting up when I brought them up for checkout. He said, "Oh, I know what you're doing tonight." And I wanted to play that on I've wanted to play it on the stream, but that's how I found out that my copy doesn't read anymore. As I was trying to set it up for the stream one night, and no luck. No, I don't want an explanation again. But we'll do it some night. You've blocked out Echo. Goodness, these leaves are just impossible to deal with. The leaves are impossible to deal with. I feel like they actually target me. Alright, time to sleep. Let's remember, when you're gonna sleep somewhere, you can sleep in bigger trees that are outside your hut. But if you do, you have to remember to set a fire, or you'll be disturbed by wild animals in the night, and you'll get no sleep. Oh no, that fire was too far away. This is what I'm talking about. I remembered the fire, but it was too far away. Now I'm gonna be drained of my energy tomorrow. Hard berry. I will eat this. Alright, I have got to win this. I've got to win this mini game. At least once. This monkey needs to monkey better. You don't like Echo? Surely you jest. Have you tried to get them buffed? I have not. I don't know. The crazy taxi disc. There's no way that buffing will help. I mean, it looks like someone took a Brillo pad to it. It's just wrecked. The typing of the dead might be buffable. I can't really think of anywhere I could go to have it done. There is a game store that might offer that, but they're kind of far away. I'll have to give them a call. Have you heard of the JFJ Easy Cleaner Pro Plus Plus? I have not. Is that the buffer that you would recommend, Loyal? I wasn't even here for Echo, and I have blocked it out, Tusk says. A wise move. What are those leaves made of? I've never seen such lethal leaves. I like the sound of that. Lethal leaves. That's got a good ring to it. I have that, Soraka Blam says. Works well. It's hands down the best disc cleaner for home use. It's about $200, and I 100% recommend it. Wow, it's a little pricey. I think I'll take a note of it, but I don't think I'm going to rush out to buy one. No, we got so lucky. There were no leaves. I made it so far. This is weird because so far I have not encountered a mini game like this anywhere else in the game. I have over 1,000 disc-based games. It has saved some rare games from the thrift shops. I'm not saying it wouldn't be useful. I don't play a whole lot of games on disc myself, so that's you know, if I was playing a scratched up game every week, it would be a completely different story. I would rush for the investment, but currently it's not something that I expect I would get that much use out of. But I will keep it in mind because, you know, who knows what the future may hold. I was writing down the name of that cleaner before it rolls off the screen. I disagree. That stick was on the other side. So was that crab. Not a crab emote. No. This is an impossible number of leaves. That's an impossible amount of leaves. Why is this minigame so hard? Gonna put you on the tablet while I try and get some rest, Loyal says. I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks again for the fun streams, Frownie. No problem, Loyal. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your positive vibes. I hope that you sleep well, and thank you for the lurk. Why 2 hits? Why not 3 hits? The game should be more generous. The leaves are so unpredictable too. Like if it's swept in like an even pattern, but it can go like for long and then short, and you know, like it can move. Like it's not like it has to move so far before it changes directions. It can change directions at any time, and so that makes its movement completely unpredictable. It's so difficult. Also, we played another game not that long ago where the music had the same sort of riff in its background that this song has. That it's just something you hear in a lot of songs, but we played something that did that recently, and I can't think of what game it's from, and it's driving me crazy. It's a bit like Dr. Mario. Yeah, yeah. Sareka Lamb says, I bought a huge lot of loose discs, about 200-ish, with the intention of selling and trading for more SNES and NES games. And even with the JFJ purchase, I still came out ahead. Right on. Mostly collect NES, SNES, and PS2 games for most systems. I don't do a lot of selling and trading of games. I tend to just hoard them. I just scoop up ones that I find for cheap typically, and they just go into the collection where they will probably remain until I die. barring some calamity that where I need to liquidate everything for to fund some emergency situation. They're just going to they just stay. I don't tend to trade or sell things. Unless I somehow wind up with a bunch of duplicates. I don't like housing a lot of duplicates in my collection. There was a time where like I had multiple copies of a lot of games, and I ended up selling off some of the multiples. I'll tend to keep two. I'll tend to keep 2 copies of a game in my collection, particularly if it's something fairly important to me. But I don't go over 2 copies anymore. I just feel there's no point, and I'd rather they be out in the wild where other people could enjoy them and play them. So I just I will end up selling or trading them when I reach that point. Because like I used to have like 5 copies of Star Fox 64 and like 3 copies of Ocarina of Time, and it's like I don't need, which 5 and 3 are not huge numbers, but they're way more than I need. So. Games should be in the wild where they can roam free, Conga says. Yeah. I'm just not much for the speculation in the game market. I mean, nothing against people who like to buy, to trade, and sell. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like to do. But it's not really for me. I get attached to everything too quickly for catch and release. I buy everything, keep what I want, and trade the rest. I would do that more. I probably would do that more if I bought more like bulk lots. Where I ended up with, because I'd end up with a lot of duplicates that way. I don't tend to buy like that. Currently, at least I don't, but I have in the past. Just bought, big boxes of random games, but it's been a while since I bought anything like that. What's one game you have that you'll never sell no matter what? Oh, that was easy. Echo the Dolphin. No. No. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I would never get rid of my copy of that. I've always said, like if a calamity struck and like my house burned down and I lost all my collection, the only thing I'd be in a hurry to replace is to get a Super Nintendo and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Try to keep echoes as to not put that evil onto anyone else. Look at that. I just immediately got pummeled by 2 leaves. I mean, I wasn't really looking at the screen, but I think even if I was, I don't know if I could have escaped that very easily. Why is this minigame taking my whole life? I'll be back later, Greg says. Gotta record a Minish Cap video. Right on. Should be done before your stream is over. So I will look forward to your return. We're so close. Oh, we did it. We beat the game. Victory. Got the big berry. Alright. Oh, the rain. I feel energetic. Did we ever get lumber? We did. I need to sleep this rain away. Ah, thank you for the trophies. Thank you for the GGs. Oh, what a nightmare. Rack of Lamb says, I have a very clean, 100% complete inbox copy of Final Fantasy for the NES. It was the first game that we bought for the NES and the first one we ever beat as a family growing up. Right on. That's great. That's not only great that you that you have that, but that it has a very, like, cool story like that to it. I don't have a lot of complete inbox retro games. I've got, I've got a few of, like, the games on disc. Even those, I don't have a lot of them. Most of my discs are loose discs, like 99% of my collection. But I've got like a handful of discs that are complete in box, and then I've got Killer Instinct. I have sealed in box. A Link to the Past I have complete in box, and Mega Man X. Mega Man X I have almost complete. I've got the box and the game and the manual. I don't think I have like the little like mail-in inserts and stuff that sometimes come with Super Nintendo games. So like there might have been like it might have come with like a warranty card or like one of those little like seizure warning pamphlets or something like that. If it came with any of those, I don't have it. I only have the core elements. And that might be it. Might be it for boxed games. Well, maybe Kirby's Avalanche. I don't know because I separated them. There might be a few others where I have box game and manual, but I might not necessarily have the like the warranty card type stuff. Illy Beans, welcome in. Hey, thank you, my friend. Thank you for the raid. How did your stream go? What were you up to, and how did it go? Welcome in. Aradil? Is that how it said? Welcome in. Thank you for coming along. Death by a staple gun. Pleasure to have you here as well. All great games too. So the Killer Instinct is only sealed in box because I've never played it, because I'm not much for fighting games. If I ever want to, like, I'm not precious about that kind of stuff. And so, like, if there comes a time where I feel like I want or need to play Killer Instinct, I will open that and play it. Like, the it being sealed in its box does not make it any more valuable to me. So, but it's just a matter of, I don't really like fighting games, so it just sits there. Conga says, if it doesn't have the seizure warning pamphlet, I'm not interested. Illy Bean says, like, 5 hours of complex modding for Pathfinder. Wrath of the Righteous. Complex modding. I don't even know simple modding. Pathfinder, my sister tried to teach me Pathfinder once. It didn't go well. It's not really her fault. She had a bad student. I underestimated how complicated the game was. It is. So my pronunciation was correct. Is what I think that means. Aradel, right on. And thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you for coming on board. The bot is behaving again. Yeah, I had to go in and turn it back on. It turned itself off somehow. With that, my exhausted face is going to bed. Illy says, hope you have a great night, Frownie and Co. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you sleep well. I hope you sleep well, Illy Beans. Become no longer exhausted, and we'll see you again. When it comes to collecting, like I've sort of explained, I've sort of said before, my approach to collecting is very Spartan. I'm really only interested in for the most part just adding a working cartridge or disc into my collection. I don't go out of my way for things that are complete. The manual is a nice perk when it's obtainable. Like I'm willing to pay a couple extra dollars for a manual sometimes, but the box for me really adds no value. So I'm perfectly happy to buy something loose and or damaged, as long as it's still functioning. Like, I don't like, if there's a cosmetically damaged copy available that saves me a couple bucks, then right on. Welcome to the collection. But I'm not one, like, it's nice, like, if you've got the money and that's what you want, like a wall of games complete in box that can look real nice, but You know, I'm happy. I'm plenty happy to just have a wall of loose cards and all my manuals on a rack over there. Like that's fine. That's fine by me. Yusuf says, I'm going to start making dinner and head to bed as well. We'll leave a lurk. Have a good stream. Thank you for the lurk, Yusuf. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for coming by and bringing your friends along. And yeah, best of luck with dinner. I hope it turns out delicious. And when you sleep well, my friend. Same Rack of Lamb says, yeah. I don't even want to fight this duck. I need to get back to the other part of the island, but I can't when it's raining. Alright. Plenty full, can't eat anymore. There's nothing to do when it's raining. Oh. I wonder if the monkey can help me get the beehives. I may never know. I'm headed out as well. I'll leave a lurk for you. Have a good night. Thank you for the lurk, Rack of Lamb. Thank you again for the follow. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Have a great rest of your night, and best of luck as you continue to build your collection. Is that No Repine Prince? Live? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well tonight and that your week's gotten off to a good start. What Pokemon is that? It certainly looks a bit like Pokemon. The first thing that came to my mind was Link's Awakening when I looked at it. But now that we've got a pet monkey, it does feel a little bit more like Pokemon. No. I think we can take a rest. Yeah, this is a Game Boy Color game. Survival Kids. From what I understand, it seems to be a pretty rare game. It's a really cool game though. It's like an adventure game. You're alone on an island. It's got a resource management. You have to conserve your food, your water, and your energy, and keep those balanced and full. And it's got some light crafting. Kind of you collect items and you can merge them together to make useful things. Like that's how we made our axe. And we got a fishing rod. It's not got a whole lot of depth in that area, and the items that you scavenge are they're not randomized. So every playthrough you'll always find the same items in the same places, which is kind of unfortunate because the game is pretty open. It's got a lot of different endings, so it encourages you to play through it. And there are different story beats that happen as you play through it multiple times. If you do things slightly different, then you start to see different sort of story elements. What am I doing? Oh, items. I just need to throw that damp grass away. We'll store the stick. And let's take our lumber to the beach. Looks very nice. Something like the recent Poke Wilds fan game. I haven't heard of that. Cannot expect too much from the good old Game Boy. I mean, it's got a lot more than you would expect, and I actually like that it's not. I actually like that it's not overly complicated. Alright, left the lumber. Still not good enough. My goodness, what am I missing? Now I need lumber. Well, we know where more lumber is. I think we know where more lumber is. Poke Wilds are good. I'll write it down and I'll do a search for it and see what it's about. Survival Pokemon game with Pokemon Crystal graphics. You have my attention. I like the sound of this. I don't remember where we found that tree that we cut into lumber. Okay, set up our fire close to the tree this time, so that we can sleep in peace. No, this is bogus. The fire is supposed to guarantee a night of uninterrupted sleep. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ugh, I need some water. I'm gonna die of thirst. That game would have been fun if I had it during childhood and would have known English. Oh, a flexible tree hidden in the thing. I'll take that. This is a game, I don't remember how I learned about this game. I didn't have it as a kid. I think maybe my sister told me about this game. Where am I from? I live in Wisconsin. In the States. I grew up in Kentucky, and I've lived in a whole bunch of different places over the years, but I finally settled into Wisconsin after, well, about 4 years ago, I think it was. I feel drowsy. And I hope I never have to move again. But we'll see. It's hard to it can be hard to predict what the future plans to do to you sometimes. I know nothing about Wisconsin. I know Kentucky Fried Chicken though. Wisconsin is it's in the north. It's in the northern middle portion of the United States. And it's famous for being cold and producing cheese. It's hard to generalize. It's hard to generalize about the states. The United States has the illusion of being a single country, but depending on where you live, things are radically different from one area to another. So. All I know of Wisconsin is cheese, Cows says. And I don't really know a whole lot about Canada. I've never been up there before, so I don't know how I would like it. I cannot for the life of me remember where that lumber I found was. I know I'll come across it again. I know I'll come across it again if I just keep looking, but I feel silly. The United States is a whole bunch of countries in a trench coat pretending to be one big one. Exactly. Exactly. That's great. Jantham, welcome in. Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the follow, Nowhere Prime. Very much appreciate that. Not being in a third world country would be all right for me, you say? We're very happy to have you here. There you are, Jantham. Welcome in. Very happy to have you here, and Raiders as well. Thank you for coming along and playing some Super Metroid. How did that go? I played Super Metroid for the first time last year, and that was was it the first Metroid game I ever played, or did I play Zero Mission first? I think I played Zero Mission first, and then we did Super Metroid. But Super Metroid, I haven't played all of the Metroids yet, but I've played 4 of them, and Super Metroid is my favorite of them. Definitely. Very good game. I need to play it. I need to play it again. And hope your stream is going good. Things are going well. We're playing Survival Kids. It's an adventure game on the Game Boy Color. It's not. Doesn't seem to be super well known. So I guess you would say it's a hidden gem. It's a somewhat open-ended adventure game with resource management and crafting. I'm having a great time with it so far. It's my second Metroid game I've ever played. Oh, and you're doing so you're on your first playthrough then. What was the Zero Mission was my first. Super is definitely more fun to me at the moment. Yeah, Zero Mission, I had a lot of fun with Zero Mission. I like its look and sound. It's got a very fun feel about it. I liked it up until the end. I hated that stealth section at the end. Zero Mission's also like super handholdy, which I never like, but overall, still very positive. My feelings about it, but Super Metroid, Super Metroid is probably always going to be my favorite of the games because it's the most hands-off. Like it really lets you explore and discover things, and that's always super appealing to me. I need to get some food in my stomach quick. Might be usable as spice. Oh. Oh, hang on. I'm starving. This could be it. I gotta eat the big berry. I'm feeling much better. I definitely don't want to starve to death. Super Metroid's just letting you play. I appreciate that a whole lot in a platformer. Yeah. Yeah, that's my big complaint about a couple of the other Metroid games is it just seems after Super Metroid they get so handholdy, and I really resent feeling like railroaded in a game. So what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to find lumber so that I can finish building a raft to get off this island. And I found, like, to get lumber, we have to cut down a specific type of tree. And I found the tree that I need to cut down. I found 2 of them. And I cut down one, and I was like, well, I'll come back for the other one. And I can't remember. I can't remember where the other one is. So I'm walking around like a fool right now. Lost tree. I did. I lost the tree. Alright, we're gonna eat some clams. For cooking food, it asks us if we want to burn it. Our character is not a very accomplished chef, it would appear. The only the only real complaint I have about this game is that I should fill my canteen. The only real complaint that I have about this game is that the items are not randomized in any way. So, you know, every time you play it, you're gonna find everything in the same place every time. Which is kind of a shame because the game encourages multiple playthroughs by having a lot of different endings. So if I could change one thing about it, that would have to be it. Rain. Rain is awful. Oh, we're having a tough time, friends. Rain is bad because it traps me into this little section of the island. When it rains, the water level rises and you can't go. You can't go many places. And also can't build a fire to cook. Life is difficult. Rain, rain, go away. I could not agree more with that. Thin grass. Let's see what happens when we eat this. I ate the thin grass. A little spicy. Alright, so thin grass could be used as a spice as well, it would seem. There's nothing to eat. Short grass. My stomach exploded. Okay, so that's good. I don't want to play this minigame again, but this is the only way to get food in the rain. A little spicy. What is this thin grass supposed to be? I don't have any idea. No. We're so close. That's the luckiest trip up up to the berry that's ever happened. Alright, great. So, one of the things in this game, like, the rain lasts for a certain amount of time, but the rain lasts like for a certain amount of like real world time. Sleeping to make the rain stop is not very effective. I was thinking maybe thin grass was like lemongrass. Text says. I mean, that's a better guess than it. Oh, here we go. Here's the lumber we need. Oh, I've been looking for that for days. Alright, this is it. This is the last lumber that I know about. So if this doesn't get our raft built, we're not leaving. I just noticed that the follower count for the stream is a very auspicious number right now. We're at 777 for the moment. I need something to pound the nails. What can I use? Alright, we already know the answer to that. I don't know if we need the rock or the big rock, but we're gonna take the big rock. Also gonna make sure I have this rhomboid gem. It's getting dark. Yeah, this'll do. Now what? Make a raft. Let's do it. I did it. It's finished. Ooh, I'm tired. Now to get food and water. Oh. How much food and water do you think I'm gonna need? Oh no, I'm dying because I'm tired. We've been here for the whole month of February. Earthquake? I think the earthquake stopped. Better get off this island soon. Earthquakes are so weird. I grew up near a fault line, so we would feel mild earthquakes every now and then. My health is almost completely drained. Oh no, I'm gonna die! I don't know why my health situation is so bad. Let me try sleeping. Maybe I traded earthquakes for tornadoes, Conga says. Earthquake. I think the earthquake stopped. Better get off the island soon. We're gonna die. Not to cause unnecessary alarm, but... Plain mushroom. Oh, great. What? I have confusion. The mushroom made me confused. I do still have a fishing rod. We can catch a fish. I can't eat it, but we can catch one. I think the earthquakes are gonna kill me. I feel drowsy. Sorry, I'm absorbed into the game at the moment. Our situation is so dire. Living Cali, we get them here and there. Tornadoes actually scare me, Tusk says. Me too. My good things you can usually prepare for them. Can't eat the fish? No sushi for you. It would seem that is so. I'm just trying to collect enough food that we can, that we'll be able to survive our raft trip. I don't really know what kind of food we need. Frog meat can't hurt though, right? I'm actually gonna go ahead and eat that one. Can't get it to work. I can merge the round berry and the meat. Because it said something about the roundberry was a spice. Preserved meat. Long-lasting food. Oh, perfect. I don't know, you think we got enough food to survive? Might as well get going. We've got 2 baked clams, a couple berries, and 1 preserved meat. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, let's go. Screech? I can't take you with me. I'm sorry. Oh, we have to leave our monkey friend behind. Screech, try to understand. I want to take you, but it's best for you to stay here. You're better off in the wild. Screech, screech. It hurts me to have to leave you too. It's so sad. But, what do I do? Oh, we get to choose. Uh-oh. Monkeys do not make good pets. We'll have to tell him goodbye. But I'll never forget you, bub. It's best this way. Time to shove off. It's been a while since I left the island, but I'm getting a bad feeling. Oh no, lightning, what do I do now? And now it's raining too. But I can't turn back now. She was beyond hope. Ah! Maybe we'll wake up on Caholent Island. Swept up by the waves, Frown lost consciousness. Thrown adrift again. Why is this happening to me? Sigh. Oh no, my knapsack's open. Dig, dig. Oh, I lost a bunch of stuff. Where is this place? Might as well look around. Oh no, we're on another island. Thunderbolt of lightning. Very, very frightening, Cow says. Should have brought the monkey, Conga says. You know what? I'm suspect you might actually be right. If we had brought the monkey, maybe we would have gotten an ending and the game wouldn't have continued. Just catching up on the chat that I missed there. Well, Northern Beach. Well, we continue exploring, I guess. Let's see what we still have. Knife, fishing rod, radio, canteen, and rhombus. Alright. Means we don't have an axe anymore. For a bow. Sigh. I'm so lonely. Ah, I didn't bring my monkey. Oh, here we go. Don't tell me you're Bub, are you? Is it really you? Haha, it really is you, Bub. Screech. Which means I'm back on the island. The currents brought me back here again. But you're here, so at least I still have you. Bub, will you be my friend again? Screech, screech. Let's be friends again. Is this for me? Got the weird berry. Thanks. Let's look around. Maybe there's another way off this island. Come on, Bub. Screech. There's a star gem. Of course I'm going to take the star gem. I feel all worn out. Oh my goodness. I can't believe there's a ship here. Maybe I can use this to escape. This is an amazing game. Bub, I won't leave you behind. Screech, screech. The ship's tied down. Wheeze, can't cut this. Can I? Hey, there's a star-shaped depression here. Maybe something is supposed to go in there. Oh, gee, I wonder. Hey, the chain's come undone. Maybe the other gems will make the ship move. Can we enter the ship? Looks like there's a room in there. Something could live here. For now, I'll use it as my home. Yeah, that's what I'll do. First, I'll rest. I heard something over there. If there's someplace I can sleep. My. Tom Hanks found Wilson and a weird berry. They lived happily ever after the end. I need the rest of the gemstones. You have nothing. It's Bub. I should go back in here and save. Alright, I'm actually going to save in a different slot than our previous save. A tombstone. A stone slab. It's a round berry. Stone slab. Look, there's an Easter Island head. A stone statue. These are just all over video games. Hey, big stick. Nice. Is that how big these gyms are? You're a Hulk. Gotta stay away from that fox. Okay, stick and tree sap. Finally, something to deal with hunger. No, I'm trapped. This animal is ferocious. Oh, I don't have kindling anymore. Oh, no. I might be about to die. Good thing we saved recently. There's a lot to this game. I have to say, I didn't expect our session with this game to last so long tonight, but there's just so much to do. Wonder if that's like a javelina? It's probably just generic boar. I'm not expert enough to be able to recognize different types of boar. Weird berry, present from Bub. Hard fruit. We're gonna eat this. Salamander. Oh, meat. make our kindling again. Alright, made ourselves some bacon. Javelina are smaller, but they have crazy big sharp teeth. I mean, I would believe that thing had crazy big sharp teeth the way it destroyed me. I need another stick. Foreign language broadcasts. Let's put away. Alright, well, can't get much better than that. I just had one of every kind of thing. What's that, clam? Making a baked clam later. I hate this battle. I hate fighting animals. ourselves a torch. Some more preserved meat. Get back here, rabbit. You're wasting my whole day by making me run backward. I've never had so much meat, and it's preserved meat. I don't know how long preserved meat lasts, but wow. An animal that doesn't fight back. I know, that's the only kind of animal I'm equipped to deal with. A dragon head? Can't get past the alligators. If I could stop them from moving, I could. Oh, I had a big stick before. Oh, I found that soft berry at just the right time. Okay, let's light our torch. I gotta get home and get to bed. I stayed out all night. Can we make a fire over here? I can. Alright, we'll sleep. Oh, hello! Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry, I was lost in the game there for a moment. Eneries, thank you for the raid. Pleasure to have you along. Welcome to your friends. I hope you're having a great night, and that your week's off to a good start. We're all very happy to have you join us. Tell us, how'd your stream go? What were you up to? This is Survival Kids. This is a Game Boy Color game. It's an adventure game. You've got resource management and crafting to deal with, and it's a pretty open-ended game. It's got a. It appears, if I've understood the menu right, it appears to have 8 different endings. We're on a quest right now in the game, so like you're stranded on an island, all alone, and you've gotta find resources and combine items. We're gonna have some cooked meat for breakfast. I've got to find a way to get water, I just realized. Okay, we're gonna store our preserved meat for later. And let's see, can we get water here? Nope, I don't have any access to water. Oh, that's real bad. Unless okay, here we go. Never mind, we've got plenty of access to water. It's right next to our home base. So after exploring the island for a long time, we built a raft and tried to escape, but our raft was destroyed and we just landed on another part of the island. But we found this ship, and it's locked into place by 7 locks that are released by gemstones. So we've got to explore the island for the remaining gemstones, and we'll be able to sail our way to freedom. But we've been at this for quite a while tonight, so at some point we're gonna have to wrap it up and come back to it. The adventure is too big for a single night. And you're playing Mega Man and Bass. And I do art a lot too. Yeah, right on. Couldn't beat the first boss, and neat, that's cool. There are a lot of really secret Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, and this is definitely seems to be one of them. If you're looking for a hidden gem on the Game Boy Color, I would definitely recommend this game. Oh no! We're back here? This is the first part of the island again. What is going on in this game? My character doesn't even comment on it. Mega Man and Bass is not a game I've played. I've heard that it's pretty rough though. I like the way the island looks at night. I like this, the blue of the water and the... Well, I like the way the beach looks at night. In the torchlight. The rest of the gemstones. I am super perplexed. I don't know that it's even possible to get back over to where that ship is from here. I imagine it's gotta be, but I don't know how. This is very, very odd. It's very odd that the game would put us back over here. It's so, like, abruptly, and with no acknowledgement. I need something, I need to eat something substantial. Do I have anything to eat? Hard fruit. Alright, we got a fish. I can't believe I'm back over here. I just, maybe those lily pads will work differently now for us, though. That's like my one big thought about how we're gonna handle our situation. Maybe these will float in a different pattern now that we've been over to the other part of the island. So far, not good. Huh. It was the last classic Mega Man game for like 10 years or so. It's fun, and it's really pretty with lots of neat extras, like 100 data files on assorted Robot Masters, including the Game Boy ones. The GBA version is nice too. I was testing out the SNES version with an English patch. Right on. I'd probably play the GBA version myself if I ever get around to it. Gotta swap to Lurk though. Have a great stream. But I got to raid you. Thank you for coming along, Enries. Thank you for the Lurk. And of course the raid. I hope you have a great rest of your night, my friend. Well, we're well on our way to 100 days. All right, my friends. I think that we will wrap with this game for tonight. I'm just very perplexed about what to do now. And it's been a good time, but I think that we want to leave time for Hercules too. So I think we'll put this one down for tonight. And next time we pick it up, we might load that third save file and see if making a different choice regarding the monkey sends us on a different path, just out of curiosity. See if that leads immediately to an ending. And yeah, just explore that. Maybe it'll be less perplexing when you come back to it. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to get back over to that other area with the ship. It seems that we made a one-way trip. I must be able to... Maybe if I can craft something... I don't know. I'm just going to have to explore and experiment, I guess. I mean, that's what the game is all about, right? But it's a good time. The game is much larger than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. This game's a lot of fun. I'm really glad we're playing it. But that's gonna be enough of this for tonight. We'll pick this game back up again. I've got it scheduled for Friday, for the first part of the stream on Friday. So that's when to tune in to see if I can figure out what to do next. But I'm going to take a BRB very quickly, my friends, and we'll switch over to the Nintendo 64. We're going to continue. We're playing Hercules over there. If you're a big fan of Ocarina of Time and janky games, then you're going to like Hercules. Because it's basically Ocarina of Time from a parallel dimension where everything is super jank. So if that intrigues you, then just stand by, my friends. Thank you for adventuring with me this far, and if you want to come along for more, just Hercules is a great time, Cal says. If you want to come along for more, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.